Good afternoon. It's 3:36 on our Aloha Friday afternoon, and I was at the point where I wasn't going to turn on the camera, and then I figured, you know, you gotta give the bad with the good sometimes. Well, we started work today at 6 o'clock, and we're working on our 7th or 8th movement of the day. We've been spending the whole day down here at the International Shipping Terminal, Sand Island. It's been a comedy of errors. We started out taking a big box container to the shipping terminal at Sand Island. Got rid of it, picked up an LTL, brought that back to a terminal, put it on dock number 1. Then dispatch gave me 4 full containers to pick up from the International Shipping Terminal to take down to the Inner Island Shipping Terminal. This is what we call drayage work, or I call it drayage work. Shipping terminal to shipping terminal. Drop off the full, and there was 2 empties at the Inner Island Shipping Terminal that needed to come back here. So we came down and we brought an empty from our yard over here to the International Shipping Terminal, so that worked out. Then we spent like close to 40 minutes looking for the full. We finally found it. It was buried 6 containers deep. Waited another 25 minutes to get it out, and got here to the clerk, and they told me there was a hold on the container, which means we got to take the container back and put it in the pile, and hopefully they'll pay off whatever fees or paperwork that has to be done to get the hole taken off. So then we went and spent another 25-30 minutes looking for our second container. It was only 5 deep. We got it put on, outgated, took it down to the Inner Island Shipping Terminal, got it stripped off, found our empty, brought the empty back here, and then we only spent like maybe 15 minutes looking for our third container. Got it hooked up, brought it to the clerk, and by this time there was a really long line to get in and out of the terminal here. So this was taking 20-30 minutes sometimes just to get in and out. Get up to the clerk and they say, oh no, this one's got a hold on it too. Well, what's the old saying? Fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, shame on me. And I should have known to go to the clerk and find out if the containers were ready to go before I went and spent all that time and effort picking them up. But I didn't. And so turned around, went back to the yard, and by this time the loaders are working hard today because there's a lot of containers and they don't want to be working you know, they want their work to count, so they start skipping me because, you know, who knows what this guy's up to. And so I sat there for probably half an hour. Finally I came back. I said, look, I got a third container I'm supposed to pick up. Is this one got a hold on to it? Yeah, it's got a hold on it. Okay, then I went back. By that time the supervisor was kind of on to what was going on. And we got that stripped off. So now we still got an empty down at the Inner Island Shipping Terminal. So I figured, okay, I'll outgate a chassis and take it down. Well, I wait in line to get out, and then I find out we don't have permission to take a chassis down to the Inner Island. Take it back, get rid of it. I'm driving back to the yard now to turn in the paperwork. Oh, we just got permission to take the chassis out, so go ahead and grab a chassis. U-turn, come back, grab a chassis, go out, and the traffic on Nimitz Highway has been really messed up in the downtown area. At times it gets really bad, and at that particular time of day it was really bad. So I got the chassis out. As soon as I get out, they call me up and they go, oh, those containers that had a hold on it, they've all been released, so you can haul them if you want. But by that time I was already out, so ran down to the Inter-Island Shipping Terminal, picked up the empty, brought it back here to the International Shipping Terminal. Big long line, half hour, 40 minutes to get inside, get it stripped off. And I tell the dispatch, you know, there's no time left to get any of the fulls out. Okay, head over to the foreign trade zone, which is right next door, pick up an empty and bring that back. So that's what we did. We're the last truck to come in. They closed at 3:30. It's 3:41 now, so got one guy in front of me, and that's it. So it's been a very frustrating day, even though we did get some work done. And it's only frustrating in your head because we've basically been doing what we're doing right now, just sitting in the truck waiting on lines, waiting for loaders, waiting in traffic. I doubt that I've driven more than 20 or 30 miles today, even though we've done 8 movements. They close the gate at 3:30 and everybody leaves at 3:45, so it's 3:42 now. Everybody's getting a little antsy. See how long it takes to get this ticket. Guy here to unlock the pins for you, but I already did that, and I signaled to him just now that I've already unlocked it. So he's walking through the gate. calmed down, so we're headed back to our terminal. That's it. It's 4:05. We can shut it down. Let the weekend begin. So yeah, Tuesday, my tenant called up, told me we had a gas leak. Got off work, ran over there, and we were able to figure out how to fix the gas leak and MacGyver a way to turn the gas meter back on, which I don't think is legal. But today the gas company came out, and I told them just turn the gas off, and when the gas company comes, let them turn it back on. And he just texted me and says, gas company came, everything's turned on, everything good, nobody's going to jail. So that makes me feel good. Then boss called up on Wednesday and asked if I could work Wednesday night, come in at 11. So we worked all Wednesday night, went home at 6. So we're kind of off yesterday. And then we had today, which was a very easy day, but to me very frustrating. Tomorrow my brother and I were going to be doing a little sports photography. Got a soccer up on the ridge next to my ridge. So I'm on Kaumanu. This is the next ridge over. So that should be good. We did them a year ago for the first time. It's a nice league. We're headed home. We're going to make a pasta dish for dinner. I got some tofu, some tomatoes, some okra, and some, what do you call them? Asparagus raviolis. I don't know. I've never done it before, but it came to me, and I did something like it the other day with spinach raviolis. But I didn't have okra, I had spinach and spinach raviolis. This time it's going to be okra and asparagus raviolis. Might have to put a lot of cheese sauce on it. That's about it for this week. Thanks for watching. Aloha.